Have you ever heard of Tenzing Norgay? Many know him as one of the first two men to reach the summit of Mount Everest. But his story is so much more than that single historic moment. It's a tale of incredible perseverance, deep love for the mountains, and a journey from a humble village in the Himalayas to global recognition. Let's explore the extraordinary life of a man who was, in every sense of the word, a true hero of the mountains. Born Namgyal Wangdi in 1914, his exact birthplace is a matter of some debate. He himself considered himself a Sherpa, born and raised in Khumbu, Nepal. Early in his life, a High Lama renamed him Tenzing Norgay, which means wealthy, fortunate follower of religion. It was a name that seemed to predict the remarkable destiny that awaited him. Growing up in the shadow of the world's tallest peaks, the mountains weren't just a backdrop. They were a way of life. For the Sherpa people, the Himalayas are sacred, and Tenzing developed a profound respect and connection to them from a very young age. As a boy, he herded yaks and dreamt of the adventures that lay on the slopes of Chomolungma, the Tibetan name for Mount Everest, which means Goddess Mother of the World. His dreams were bigger than his village. As a teenager, he moved to Darjeeling, India, which was the primary hub for Himalayan expeditions at the time. This was his chance to turn his passion into a profession. He wanted to be part of the teams that challenged the great peaks. But breaking into the exclusive world of mountaineering wasn't easy. He faced several rejections, but his determination never wavered. Finally, in 1935, at the age of 20, he got his first major opportunity. He was hired as a porter for a British reconnaissance expedition to Mount Everest led by Eric Shipton. Even though he was initially hired at the last minute because two other potential members failed a medical test, Tenzing's strength, skill, and incredibly positive attitude quickly made him stand out. He wasn't just carrying loads. He was learning, observing, and proving he was born for high-altitude work. This expedition was the start of a long and storied career. Over the next 2 decades, Tenzing participated in numerous expeditions to Everest and other Himalayan giants like Nanda Devi and peaks in Pakistan. He wasn't just a porter anymore. He became a Sardar, the head Sherpa responsible for organizing the team of porters and climbers. His experience became invaluable. He understood the treacherous ice falls, the unpredictable weather, and the brutal effects of altitude better than almost anyone. He attempted to summit Everest several times before his famous 1953 climb. Each attempt was a grueling lesson in survival. In 1952, he was part of a Swiss expedition that made a valiant attempt from the Nepalese side. Along with climber Raymond Lambert, Tenzing reached a then-record height of about 8,595 meters on the southeast ridge, just 250 meters shy of the summit. They were forced to turn back by exhaustion and a lack of supplies. This near success proved that the route was possible and cemented Tenzing's reputation as one of the world's elite high-altitude climbers. He had come closer to the top of the world than anyone before him. Then came 1953. The British were determined to make a successful attempt for the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. The expedition, led by Colonel John Hunt, was a massive military-style operation. Tenzing was, without question, the most experienced and respected Sherpa on the team. He was paired with a quiet, lanky beekeeper from New Zealand named Edmund Hillary. Hillary and Tenzing formed a bond built on mutual respect and trust. They were the second and final summit team after the first pair had to turn back. On May 29, 1953, after a freezing, difficult night at their high camp, they set out for the final push. They faced incredible challenges, including a formidable 40-foot rock face, now famously known as the Hillary Step, which was the last major obstacle before the summit. Working together, with Hillary leading the technical rock climb and Tenzing providing the secure belay, they overcame it. At 11:30 a.m., they stood on top of the world. Tenzing, a devout Buddhist, left an offering of chocolates and biscuits in the snow as a gift to the mountain gods. Hillary famously took a photograph of Tenzing holding his ice axe aloft, with the flags of the United Nations, Britain, Nepal, and India fluttering from it. This image would become one of the most iconic photographs of the 20th century. They spent only about 15 minutes on the summit, but those 15 minutes changed their lives and the world of mountaineering forever. The news reached London on the morning of Queen Elizabeth's coronation, a perfect gift for a new era. When they descended, Hillary and Tenzing were met with global fame. But a question immediately arose that would follow them for years. Who stepped on the summit first? It became a point of national pride and media frenzy. Both men, however, consistently refused to answer directly. They always maintained that they reached the summit as a team. It wasn't about individual glory. It was about a shared achievement. Years later, in his autobiography, Tenzing revealed that Hillary had, in fact, stepped on the summit a moment before him. But for Tenzing, this detail was irrelevant. The victory belonged to them both. Fame brought new opportunities and challenges. Tenzing was celebrated as a national hero in both India and Nepal. He became the first director of field training at the Himalayan Mountaineering Institute in Darjeeling, a position he held for many years. Here, he dedicated his life to training a new generation of Indian mountaineers, passing on his invaluable knowledge and skills. He traveled the world, met dignitaries, and received numerous awards, including the George Medal from the British government. Despite his global renown, Tenzing never lost his humility or his deep connection to his Sherpa roots and the mountains. He was a family man, devoted to his wife and children. He used his influence to improve the lives of the Sherpa community, advocating for better conditions and recognition for their vital role in Himalayan expeditions. Tenzing Norgay was more than just a climber. He was a pioneer who bridged the gap between Western adventurers and the local people of the Himalayas. He transformed the role of the Sherpa from a simple porter to an equal and essential partner in a climbing team. His life story is a powerful testament to the idea that with courage, resilience, and an unwavering spirit, a person from the humblest of beginnings can literally reach the top of the world. He passed away in 1986 at the age of 71, but his legacy endures. It lives on in every climber who trains at the institute he helped found in the continued respect and admiration for the Sherpa people. And in that timeless, awe-inspiring photo of a man standing proudly on the summit of Everest, a symbol of human achievement against the greatest of odds. Tenzing Norgay showed us that the highest mountains can be climbed not just with ropes and ice axes, but with heart, spirit, and teamwork. If you enjoyed this story of courage and adventure, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content about incredible people and their amazing journeys.